What General Weygand has called the Battle of France is over. The Battle of Britain is about to begin. Upon this battle depends the survival of Christian civilization. Upon it depends our own British life and the long continuity of our institutions and our empire.
Born in Rotherham in 1919, that's a year and 16 days after the First War finished. And I was married to Michael's father in 1939. In 1940 I had Michael, and 9 days later I lost his father in a most horrific accident. He was knocked off his motorbike, and the following morning somebody in a coach picked us up and took us to Baggington. Oh no, Baggington.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, don't you? And we were put to work there on the Lancaster bomber.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of that, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's where I met my second husband. I was on the wings, what the spars they called them at Baggington. It was the girders that go inside the wings. The wider one at the front and a very narrow one at the back. And there was a gang of us girls and we were riveting. We were damn big riveters like that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't make a racket. Used to make you deaf. And I was crying, and this bloke got his hands in his boiler suit pocket and he was whistling away, and he looked up and said, "What's the matter, my duck?" Well, I said, "I've just had a telegram from my mother just says that my baby's in hospital and I don't know why." So I said, "Well, go home." I said, "I've only been here a fortnight and I can only have a pass once a month." "You come with me," he says. And he took me up to you remember what it was like, don't you? Took me up to the office, and they gave me my fare straight away to get back. When I come back, it was there. And he said to me, he said, "Here," it was a £5. I said, "What's that for?" He said, "Go up to the register office, we'll get married on Saturday." And that's how romantic our marriage was. He'd got 2 little girls. But they'd lost the mother 13 months before. I remember when I started work in day printing, Rotherham Advertiser office, I did a 48-hour week, as we all did in those days, 9 and 9pence. That's not even $1. Not even $1. I remember they gave me 6pence back, but spend money. I was 15 then. I was 14 actually when I started. But I didn't have anything for the first few months.
Do you think that people today appreciate all the things that they have?
No.
No.
Certainly not. We had to fight and save and all this, that and the other. Well, I've had to do that all my life. My husband wouldn't let me have anything on hire purchase. If you hadn't got the money for it, you weren't without. But I mean, such as young married couples today, they expect to have every mortal thing in their house, all the modern conveniences and that, before they even move in. And to me, that was the joy of getting married. Because, oh, I've got a fridge this week, yeah. I've had a new rug. And that kind of, it was a thrill to get things and know that you'd saved up for them.
No.
And there were only 3 halfpence.
Yeah.
We just didn't have the money.
So what did you have for shoelaces?
Oh, I put a string. String.
But you didn't want him to, it wasn't white string?
I'd colour it with black shoe polish.
Yeah.
Or whatever colour it was. No, I couldn't. I couldn't. And I remember, I've always been a seamstress all my life. Did all my own sewing and that until about...
Any happy memories for you that were during the Second World War?
During the Second World War. Yes, I met my second husband.
Oh, perfect.
That's what. Second, I was able to have Michael down here with me. That was a great joy.